high school who is currently in Columbia, and he was actually saying how he's very bored, and in between all his therapies and all his medications and everything that he needs to get, he kind of had nothing to do, and there weren't a lot of channels on the TV. And when we asked him if he wanted any DVDs or if he wanted video games, he would kind of like brightened up and thought that was a great idea. And we were going to bring them for him from home. But if Columbia had a stock and they had more DVDs to go around for all of the kids and more video games, I think it would be very helpful.
I was in the hospital because I had to get abdominal surgery, and I was unaware of what was going on the first time I was in the hospital, and the second time it was kind of, they still weren't sure what was going on. The first time I was in the hospital, they weren't sure at all what was wrong with me. They had no idea why I was in pain or why I was in the hospital at all. And I had no way of contacting my friends because I didn't have a smartphone. There was really bad service in the hospital. And the second day I was there, my mom asked the nurse if there's anything they could do for me. And she said, yes, we have a stack of laptops which we give to patients and they can communicate with people and they can watch TV and play games and do whatever they want. And it was such an amazing thing because I was on Facebook, I was talking to my friends, and it was like this whole nother world. The difference was insane. I went from feeling so uncomfortable and unsafe to feeling comforted, and like just my friends were all around me. It felt like I might as well have been in school pretty much.
So after 8th grade, I had surgery on my back because of scoliosis, and it was, I'm not gonna lie, it was definitely very painful, but the experience that I had in the hospital definitely eased that. They were super friendly, really engaged with me, whatever I needed, they were really good with that. And when I got home, we had a Wii at my house. And not only did that give me something to do because I could barely move, but it acted as part of my rehab. I think for kids who are in the hospital and need something to do, number one, and even for them to recover a little bit, if it's going to help them, then that could be really cool for them.
So I stayed at Columbia Presbyterian for about 2 weeks. It's good for like all the patients, and it was good for me to have a nice distraction from what's going on. Like, what am I doing at the hospital? It's obviously not for it's not like pleasant to be in a hospital. No one wants to be in a hospital, so as much time as you can pass with your mind on other things, it's good to not be so, I guess, focused on what's happening to you and what's going on. It's better to be distracted. $1 a month is pretty cool. I mean, I think it works because it's not like you're not asking people to give such a substantial amount, even though it does like add up. So I think it's a very effective way of collecting charity. And
my brother got hit by a car, and initially we thought there was something wrong with his brain, but now there's not. But he's been in Columbia Presbyterian for the past 2 weeks. Well, they took care of him. I remember when I was there was always someone by his side, just in case something went wrong. My brother, he's just sitting there, and now he's conscious. When he's conscious, like, he's just sitting there, like, doesn't really have a lot to do. There's a TV in front of him, but if you were able to, like, introduce more electronics and things for my brother to engage in while he's just sitting in his bed 24 hours a day, I think that'd be very helpful to him.
So as you guys have heard, this cause is extremely sentimental. We want to be able to give back to this hospital that gives so much to the kids who are there, and also, be able to give to the kids who are there and to help the hospital give in the future.
Yeah, and this month's $1 a month is our last $1 a month as co-presidents of the $1 a month initiative. So it's a little sentimental for us, and we'd like to reach our original goal, which was $450 or over. We chose $450 because our original goal was to collect $1 from every member of the SAR community. That includes teachers and students. And we hope that together with you guys we can reach that goal this month.
With your help, if everyone just gives $1, we can make a huge difference. Thanks so much for your help, and have a great Rosh Chodesh.